2, 3, go!
Shelly Kohrmann grew up in Germantown, Illinois, where volleyball played a major part in shaping who she would become.
I played in 6th grade and I was not very good at all. I sat the bench and was the last person in, and then during PE classes, Miss Buller would go through the motions with the girls and give them to-dos and things to make us better. And I picked up on every single thing that she said. So she told us to do something, I would do it.
She probably came in as average, but she worked really, really hard from 5th grade through 8th grade, and by the time she was like the end of her 7th grade year, you could really tell that she had the ability to be a really strong player.
She was tough, very tough. She just pushed you to your limits because she knew that she could get it out of you. And if she was tough on you, you knew it was because she believed in you. I would not even be close to where I am today if it wasn't for you.
Well, thank you.
And then looking through all this stuff, I'm like, gosh, it's just, I'm so lucky. You know,
I was lucky too.
Well, I took a lot of her coaching techniques, and I've used it throughout my life, and especially now, I always say this is my dream job because my passion is coaching. So what better way to coach people to do their job and inspire them and, you know, reward them, but then be hard on them and get them to their greatest potential along the way.
Shelly is really good at having honest, meaningful conversations. If you're doing really well, you'll absolutely know it. If you're struggling, you'll absolutely know it, and she will help you understand what she sees as that struggle, and she will help you figure out how to improve.
She's a very direct manager, but she's very caring. You know where her point is coming from. She's coming from a point of love and wanting us to grow, and I've taken a lot of that as well, of just managing each person individually. I thought that was just great that she always did that for us. Each of us bankers were always doing different things and wanted to be coached differently, and she took the time to individualize all of her coachings.
One of the things I enjoy about Shelly is the fact that she can take the time to actually listen to the employees' concerns, to questions, to think about those concerns, how they impact you, and you know, what can we do differently? Is there anything that can be done differently to improve the situation, a concern, an atmosphere?
And Shelly's observations proved beneficial for branches throughout her territory, as evidenced by the new recruitment practices she spearheaded.
We only had one HR person to help us in our entire region, and that person is a great partner, but one person isn't enough to hire for all the positions that we have. And so Shelly started an initiative where the branches would hire their own people, and our HR partner would serve an even more valuable role, which is mentoring, coaching, and helping career path.
She goes around and visits the branches for career discussions, and then that would actually give the branches full responsibility of their own recruiting.
She definitely has us looking for people that we know who we're going to work with well. She doesn't choose the people for us. She wants us to pick the people that we know that are going to be successful in our branch and that we're able to work with.
What better situation to put yourself in than for you to go out and find people that you click with, that you could feel like you can talk to and you feel like you can coach. And you bring those people into me, I will meet them, and I will see if I see the skills in there to do a good job.
What that has created in the endpoint is we have more engaged branches with people that they're hiring that they feel really good about, and we've seen a reduction in turnover already.
A devoted mother of two, Shelly recognizes the importance of family and remains close to her parents and siblings. Her extended family has helped Shelly and her husband meet the challenges involved in caring for their son Lane, who was diagnosed at birth with cystic fibrosis.
It's so important for us to live in this small town. My parents live like not even a minute away, and Ryan's parents lives 2 minutes away, and then we also have our siblings. So Ryan has 3 sisters and 1 brother, and then I have 1 brother, and they all surround us. They just swarm us, and anything that we need, they literally will do whatever they can to help. And that support is just, it's immeasurable, because that whole group is the only people that knows how to do Lane's treatment. So we need to rely on that group, because there's no mistreatments with CF. So we've got to be really particular about that. So they all know how to do it, and they all just give us that love and support that we need.
Shelly Kohrmann gives as much love and support as she receives. Whether she's coaching her branch teams to victory or tackling the daily demands of family life, Shelly lives out the lessons she learned from her own coaches, both on the volleyball court and off.
I think the foundation that I pulled in from my parents and from early on in my life, and from Mrs. Buller and, you know, teachers and anything along the way that I picked up little things that made me feel good and that I like, and just kept rolling this into this big ball that kept growing and growing. That was something that became a burning desire in me to put that into place in my life in general, whether it was playing volleyball in high school, or even school itself, or going on to college and getting enough strength to move 5 states away from my parents. And it's given me the confidence and the know-how to succeed and to do things that it's okay to feel out of your comfort zone. Just jump out there and do it.